right, so let's talk about the global real estate market.
Yes, sir. Let's do that.
Global housing market holding up well despite the Rona. So this is a pretty good article to check out. Again, it came from CNBC. Basically, people all over the world join hands, sell a house here, a house there. Maybe not the exact song, but the economist. Now I can't even say it right because you, Dan. The economists around the world are surprised at the robust economy post-pandemic. And I think this is something that we've kind of been echoing for a while, is that it seemed like whenever this whole thing started, people were really worried that the entire crash worldwide will be just like 2008 and 2009. You even heard, quote, financial advisors like, quote, Susie Orman say that now's not a good time to buy and that you should wait until October, November, December, which what are we seeing right now? What did we just see? Now's not a good time to buy because of the increase in prices up 6%. So maybe you should have bought earlier and not taken her advice. Anyway, maybe we should post a note to
I know.
that.
Essentially, if you listen to Susie, there's another video we should do. If you listen to Susie, you've now lost
about 3%. You're paying 3% more for your house if you listen to Susie Orman. So congratulations. All right. Anyway, beside the point, we've been saying for a little while that post-pandemic, this stuff has been pretty good and it's not so bad. Sean Darby, he's a global head of equity strategy at Jefferies, and he says that the super strong underlying demand that we've been talking about, increasing prices here in the U.S., it's acted as a backstop for policymakers as they, quote, grapple with the economic meltdown of the pandemic. That's a quote from the article. But here's what he said. It's been perhaps one of the most fortunate events for policymakers in that we've not really seen any significant declines in the global property prices. So the article is like, because of global pandemic meltdown. And the guy's like, yeah, it's been pretty good because we haven't really. So he says, let's see, importantly, it has already allowed the domestic banking system to be relatively unimpaired by asset deflation.
Right. So when you get past it, it's like, it's actually not that bad.
Yeah. So he was also asked about China because, as we all know, the China virus started in Wuhan. The Wuhan virus started in China, or the whatever you want to call it. I think the underlying property sales in China have been extraordinarily robust in the first 6 months after COVID-19 struck. He added that the sector's strength has served as insulation for the Chinese economy. So worldwide, everything looks like it's shaping up pretty well.
I mean,
Jacob Israel, I'm going to try
Villalobos.
I like that name. He says, I don't
know
know what
from YouTube.
I don't know what part of the show he's catching. Pete Thorpe said the COVID cut or lack thereof. Yep, that's exactly it. And
he's
then
probably commenting on us just laughing and not being able to control it. But let's not fail to mention he's commenting from YouTube, which you too can do if you're watching over on the YouTubes. You can comment and we will see it on the show.
If you are lurking from YouTube, you shouldn't lurk. But anyway, the global pandemic is looking pretty nice as far as housing goes.